Hello awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to another game from Vaipo. This is going to be uThermal versus HyuN game number 3. Now just a bit of details about the player as usual. HyuN, he is our Korean player from Team Rokat, playing the Zerg. And uThermal, he is our, what's a Netherlandish person? Netherlandish? He's from Netherlands anyways, and he's on Team ZvT Gaming, playing the Terran on the top right hand side of Dusk Towers. Bring up the production tab and see what's going on. Nothing as of yet. It is a little bit early. Just before the game begins straight out, just a quick mention. If you like the video by the end of it, please click that like button. Leave a comment. Any suggestions or complaints, I will be very happy to reply. I do respond to pretty much every comment I see, just to note. So if you want to get any sort of response, of course I will. I'm not going to just ignore it as a random comment on my channel. And of course, any sort of interaction that you can make with my channel is very much appreciated also. So as usual, if you want to follow these players, I will be including their Twitter links at the bottom as well. I follow all of these players myself just because it's kind of nice to have them followed when you're kind of trying to track of what's going on in the pro scene. Also, every now and then I've seen that some of these players, they do either like or retweet one of my videos, which I really appreciate from them. It's really cool of them to do that. I mean, these guys have a much bigger following than myself. Obviously, my channel is only starting off right now as a StarCraft 2 channel, and getting somebody with, 5,000 plus followers to retweet one of my games is pretty damn amazing and very much appreciated. So a command set are coming out. Pretty standard. Does have the block now complete. So no Zergling run-bys at all. Spawning pool is also about to be completed. 2 minutes on the dot. Very precise timing. Hatchery also complete. And let's see where we're going to progress out of here. There was a reactor coming out. It seems uThermal is one of the only pro players I've seen so far doing this. He is very fond of his double Reaper starting. Every single game he seems to do this. Whether he's rushing or not, he just puts down the double Reaper, rushes them out as fast as possible with the reactor, and uses them for scouting purposes. And every player has their own little tactics, the way they like to do things, and this seems to be the signature thing from him. 2 Reapers at the very beginning. Now metabolic boost is on the way also from the Zerg player. It is almost halfway complete now. And it is going to probably be complete shortly after these Reapers arrive. Now the 2 Zerglings, not quite sure why they would go around here, maybe potentially scout out some proxies, just making a bit of an awkward route. Or maybe they don't want to get caught by the Reapers. Then again, these guys patrolling here. 2 Reapers getting split up. He's going to see the 3rd base here. He's obviously going to be aware that the 2nd base is already down. And there we go. He does go on into the base. Going to do a full scout here. And here we go. Sees pretty much everything. Now one thing, I have to complain about this in StarCraft 2 every time. You never see Banelings versus Marines. Isn't that a weird thing? I mean, these days you're more likely to see Ultralisks going versus Marines than Banelings. And if you remember, back in StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty and Hearts of the Swarm, Banelings was pretty much the response for every time you see a big massive Marine push. You would just see Banelings, and they would wipe out everything. There would be huge Baneling explosions everywhere, taking out groups of Marines and Marauders. Not so great against Marauders, but, Marines. And I have to complain that it's not something you see anymore. It's just so weird. Nowadays, the only time I really see Banelings is versus Zerg. So Zerg versus Zerg, you see Banelings going out against the Zerglings. It's a bit sad, to say the least. I mean, I kind of see why it happens. I mean, very likely because the shields now exist for Marines. They now have, an extra 10 health for 55 health versus Banelings. And as far as I'm aware, that means that the Baneling does not one-shot them. In fact, wait, hold on. They don't get one-shotted anyways, as far as I'm aware. Am I right? Is it 39 damage they do? I have to confirm that sometime. There we go. These Zerglings, you never really want to chase Hellions as Zerg because they're just so fast. They have a lot of health, 90 health and 0 armor, and then they pretty much 3-shot you. So losing a lot of Zerglings there probably not worth the exchange. The lair is now complete. Roaches are also on the way. We do see 2 more Hellions on the way and a Liberator also. 2 Liberators even. Now putting up a tech lab, I assume this is going to be a bit of a bio play coming on the way. Is he going to put an upgrade on this? Maybe, maybe not. Stim? Stim? Shield? Something? Dude, come on. There we go. Stim is on the way. Now 2 Liberators coming up here. This queen is absolutely toast. Nope, not quite. Does manage to back away. And this expansion is now shut off for just a few moments. Until he brings up enough queens in here. Oh, Ravagers. Typical response. Ooh, just about missing that. Probably gonna take out this Overlord. I'm kind of surprised that he doesn't. Seems to be a bit of a waste. Just back up his units without taking out an Overlord. Okay, so we do have 6 geysers at the moment for gas. And an infestation pit coming out also. So let's see what he's going to do out of this. Infestation pit, of course, either going to see infestors or we're going to see a hive early on right now. What is this? A spore crawler on the way. Just basically preventing those liberators from setting up. And there we go, more. Don't manage to actually set up there. This one liberator is starting to get worn down. Queen's going to start to attack it. Now, is he going to move this queen? HyuN? HyuN? Oh no, this queen is going to be toast. And there we go, Liberators setting up here again. They are probably going to get taken out in this occasion. 2 Ravagers getting taken out for 1 Liberator. I assume probably worth it, I would call. Gonna hit this one as well. One of them hitting, second one missing. Okay. So that's 2 bases that have been shut down by Liberators. So this is, again, uThermal seems to have done this in a previous game as well. He just has such good Liberator play, just completely shutting down any sort of mining from the bases. Now, there we go, we do have a 4th base being forced, and I assume this is a response from HyuN to these Liberators. He's trying to confuse the Liberators, pretty much force them to spread out. So 1 drone getting taken out, 2 drones, 3 drones. 3 taken out here. This one dude setting up here, getting taken out pretty much straight away. Now what are we seeing? Now we're seeing a hive. And there we go. That is exactly what we're going to see from that infestation pit. No infestors at the moment. I don't really see a reason to have them. But on the other side, from what I can see right now, if HyuN managed to get up an army and just rush straight into the Terran base, he would be able to overrun it. All there is 3 tanks and 1 bunker with about 5 marines outside it. So the way I see it, if HyuN can survive this and somehow manage to Zerglings. He's gonna have to take these SCVs off. They're gonna get destroyed. 1 SCV taken out, 2 SCVs or drones, 3, 4. 4 drones taken out now. The Liberator's still being quite pesky right now. Taking out more and more units. And finally getting cleaned up. Now that this is cleaned up, there's a Baneling nest. Now I was complaining about not having any Banelings before. This is what I wanted to see. Bring on the Banelings and bring on the Ultralisks. God damn it, I want to see Banelings. Alright, so hatchery getting cleaned up. I don't believe these Zerglings are going to be able to do much against this. And neither will these Ravagers actually. I think that they're going to get cleaned up quite nicely here. Fungal growth's going down. Never mind. I take that back. Fungal growths are going to help. 3 infestors on the field. We do have level 2 carapace and melee attacks. And more Ravagers being morphed in as well. I wonder, is he trying to confuse him with his Baneling nest, or is he just putting it there in case he sees a big marine push? Now Ultra is now on the way. Now on the way is... Wait, is there 2 Ultras caverns? Yeah, there was. It was actually a mistake. He did cancel one of those. Alright, setting up on these tanks. One of them getting taken out by the Ravagers very quickly. And the fungal growth going down on the marines as well. Not quite able to take them out. doesn't have enough units for it actually. 2 Ultras on the field, or on the way. Chitinous plating is already being made as well. Level 2 carapace and melee attack still not there yet. And this is very, very scary for HyuN right now. He has this one base a little bit cut off here. Is he going to be able to defend it? There is a few siege tanks that are going to prevent the advance there. Let's have a look at their range. It is just about at the edge here. Going to try to run in and not quite successful, losing a lot of Zerglings for that. Now Ultras are going to be up very, very shortly. Is he going to be able to defend? Oh, one Ultra is getting completely taken out instantly. Very, very quickly. Banelings are on the field now. There's no baning speed, so they're very, very slow at the time. And he manages to defend against this. Very, very good. Banelings are starting to be utilized here. And this one Ultralisk, he has 2 armor, so not that useful against Marines as of yet. The Marines will be able to kite him. Doing a bit of shoot and scoot. Baneling speed finally on the way. Hello! Level 2 is on the way. Also, chitinous plating has been completed, so now 7 armor on the Ultralisk. Now this is a powerhouse versus Marines. It'll take a lot. Like, think of it, 7 armor. Let's have a look at how much damage each Marine has. He's only on 1 damage, so 7 damage in total, which means he's going to hit him for 1. That's 500 hits for the Ultralisk. 500 hits from Marines. So even if you have a group of 20 Marines, that still leaves you with what? 25 hits from each? Is that right? No, sorry. No, that is correct, isn't it? I mean, 20 Marines, 10 hits each is 200 damage. 25 hits from each Marine. It would essentially take all the map of kiting to try to take out these Ultralisks. So at the moment, it's either get Ghosts out, which I assume he's planning to get. Ghost seems to be the natural response to this, so he'll definitely want to get them on the way. Or start going for air units. Nope, not going to do that at all. uThermal calls GG and ends the game here. HyuN is victorious with a 2-1 out of this, and Centrifugal Hook's just about to come out as well. So that's pretty much it for this series. So thank you for making it all the way to the end of this series. This was a best of 3 between uThermal and HyuN, ending with a 2-1. I do believe that the Ultras came out a little bit early for HyuN, and uThermal was not ready to respond to it with Ghosts, and that unfortunately cost them the game. So that's pretty much it. I'll end it here. My social media links are on the right hand side here. They're not links, they're details, so please follow them if you'd like. My subscribe button's underneath my face and underneath the video. If you want to follow me, please do so, and you'll be getting instant updates on when I upload a video. That's pretty much it. Good luck, take care, bye bye.